What's up, Final fans? It's the Warrior of Hype, and I'm trying to contain it. It is at max level right now. We're less than 30 days away. It is next month, and I'm really freaking excited, especially after that insane trailer that we saw at the PlayStation Showcase. I went frame by frame with this thing, and I was starting to break it down, and I kind of hold myself back a little bit. I personally just don't want to know anything else. So I wanted to do this breakdown for you, and I've come away with some pretty interesting takeaways for you. So maybe you'll find them interesting as well. I will talk about that major spoiler that I had been talking about for the past couple months now, that I discovered something in one of my breakdowns, and I thought it was so spoilery that I decided not to even publish it. I'm going to talk about that now, because what I thought was major turns out not quite major, as this trailer has demonstrated. So clearly there's a whole lot more going on to this story than meets the eye. Anyways, let's start with this moonshot, a red star, and the crystalline dominion. That's all of Final Fantasy XVI's world setting in one shot. The moon and its star is clearly a focal point with how many times it has been framed in the footage we've seen so far. It almost feels like a foreboding sense of being watched. Maybe in relation to the god of this world. Crystalline Dominion is the center of the conflict. It is a place of strategic importance, and many wars have been fought over it before coming to an armistice. So yeah, this is a cool shot with a lot of significance, I think. There's Clive with a hoodie. That's the kind of breakdown you're getting from me, baby. Clive watches his home of Rosaria occupied by Sam Breck burn as he watches on his knees. And a little tear shed as well. This is decades after it was invaded, when Clive was only a teenager. Does Clive lead the hideaway army into battle to retake or even sack Rosaria to take it from Sam Breck? Presumably, this is when and where Clive will face off Ifrit versus Ifrit based on the surroundings of those scenes. Clive is using Bahamut's ability here on a giant that doesn't look like Titan in the Dhalmekian Republic, though. Here's a Marlboro variant, perhaps a Great Marlboro. It even has the blue color of one from Final Fantasy X. An Iron Giant. The look is so close to Final Fantasy XIV's depiction. But the comparison gets better. In Final Fantasy XIV, Iron Giants are from the ancient civilization known as the Allagans, and is found in the Labyrinth of the Ancients. Well, in Final Fantasy XVI here, we see this Iron Giant in what definitely seems to be in the dungeon of an ancient civilization known as the Fallen. Here's our first look at Behemoth. Awesome.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
Dion asking if what he's about to do is wrong. He's only been shown a few times, but definitely at odds with the orders given to him. Probably him questioning the Emperor's decision to invade Rosaria here. I think this is Dion confiding in someone close to him within Sam Breck, much like Cecil from Final Fantasy IV questions his king's orders and confides in his love, Rosa. Cecil goes through with his orders that results in his quest for redemption. I believe we will see something similar with Dion, and I think Dion will probably follow a similar path, and this will prove to Clive that redemption can be achieved. And this is going to be a very interesting confrontation, because Clive is going to want to absolutely murder this dude when he sees him. But we do get to see Dion doing a classic dragon jump. And these soldiers appear to be frozen or turned to stone, or stone soldiers. They definitely have an interesting effect to them that I couldn't quite figure out. Maybe it is an ability from Dion himself. And this could be Dion as part of the party. Maybe a party member for Clive to fight alongside, as I do think Dion is going to be a party member at some point.
I was forced to kill. You do it by choice.
This is Jill possibly talking sense into Clive. Clive kills by choice for revenge. She needs to steer him down the right path and bring him back. She could be talking to Barnabas, though. This is where we see those water walls where Barnabas emerges from the shadows in a previous trailer, and she's freezing them in a tube. Like, it's just freaking awesome. It's freaking cool, man. Jill is shaping up to be one of my favorite characters in this game, so I'm really excited about it. She's had me hooked from the moment she says, "It is you who shall bow to me." I'm like, God, it's still one of the coolest moments in all of the trailers. Here's Joshua seen with a healing ability, which is very, very interesting. We do know that Phoenix has that ability of rebirth or healing, so this is interesting. I wonder if he's bringing somebody back from the dead with this power, because of the powers of Phoenix, to have them to revive them like a Phoenix down. Barnabas says, "Who are we? What are the dominants? We are but mighty acts of God." This is the first time they mention a singular god of this world. This line also ties in with the savior myths of Valisthea about the icons being servants to herald the hand of God incarnate so that the world can be remade. In a previous trailer, he says, "I unite the dominants so that we may bring an end to the strife." Perhaps Barnabas believes he is the savior from the myths transcribed in that book from the Ambition trailer. Maybe he's read that book and he has come to believe that he is the chosen one. If so, this would explain why Clive doesn't want his salvation, which would result in ending the world so it can be remade. Also, very interesting to note that Barnabas, being Odin's dominant, is it kind of ties in with the Norse mythology of Odin being a traveler, trying to figure out and learn as much as he possibly can. So if Barnabas is reading the savior myths of Valisthea, that would make a whole lot of sense, as he knows a whole lot more about what the icons are, the mighty acts of God. He knows what is what their purpose is. So we're going to find out a whole lot more through Barnabas because he seeks knowledge and wisdom. Is this Gungnir? Odin's spear, emerging from a red glowing glyph that is very similar to the blue glyphs that appear when Clive performs Zantetsuken. Could this be Odin lost? Titan became a stratosphere scraping beast as Titan lost, and his eyes were red, which could signify being lost. Odin's red glyph here could be an indication that we are going to have one truly incredible showdown following this scene. Oh man, the scale is incredible in this game. This ship is going to fly. It's going to get out of that water, I'm telling you, man. Definitely spoilers for the really spoilery thing that I found that I thought was so spoilery that I didn't publish the videos. Okay, so I think I've said spoilers enough in case you want to click out of the video. I totally understand. Here's Drake's breath mother crystal destroyed. And we follow that up with Sambreck's mother crystal destroyed. Wow. The reveal of the map during PAX East already showed us that the mother crystals were going to be destroyed. Final fans. Well, it seems in my over-analysis of this world map I may have stumbled upon something that they hope I didn't notice. But I did. I mean, I don't know if you've already seen it while we're analyzing this map, but I have some concerns. We do see the Crystalline Dominion's mother crystal. We see that very prominently right there. But what we do not see, where's the mother crystal behind Sambreck? Where is that mother crystal? It is not towering over Sambreck anymore. Where is Dalmekia's mother crystal that's over here, but we don't see any kind of symbolism of it? There's no icon for it. There's no mountain. Just there's nothing here. And then over here, Rosaria, this little island, that should be where Drake's breath is, but there's no mother crystal there. But you're thinking, well, maybe they're just highlighting the Dominion's Mother Crystal. Maybe that's all it is. But yeah, where's that? Look, even as the map rotates, there's no Drake's Fang. Or Drake's Breath right there. There's no Drake's Fang. And then no Sam Breck Mother Crystal. They're all missing. The Kingdom of Valode Mother Crystal is indeed intact. It's right there. So why are these two Mother Crystals intact? But there's no Mother Crystal here, no Mother Crystal here, and we're not seeing the Dhalmekian Mother Crystal. Alright, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope you're as excited as I am. Obviously, there's a whole lot more to this story than we are seeing, and I don't think it has much to do with Clive wanting to destroy crystals. I don't think it has much to do with all the warring nations. There is something much bigger about to go down, and even so, even since we know some of this stuff is going to happen, we even know that the crystals are going to be destroyed in the way that they're going to be destroyed, which is just seems like a lot, but I can't wait to get my hands on the game, experience the story, and man, when you're experiencing these epic set pieces, and from what I'm hearing from the previews, it is checking all my boxes right now. It's just checking all my boxes. I have hit limit break on my hype, and I can't freaking wait. Thank you so much for watching this video. Take care now.